Have you ever run a Facebook advertisement but not got the results you were looking for? Let's get into why and the number one reason I see why Facebook ad campaigns fail. Okay, so we've all run a Facebook advertisement before, right? You promote an event, you're trying to get leads, trying to get people to your website, and you get the results, you spend a bunch of money, but you don't get any leads. You don't get anyone to sign up for your event. You don't get a lot of traffic to your website, or you're paying a massive cost and really getting very little to no return on your investment. The biggest reason I see for that is the lack of testing out your hooks and your headlines. When we look at Facebook copy, ad copy specifically, there's two really key ingredients. It's your hook, which is really the first sentence in the body of your copy that draws people in, gets people eyeballs to stick onto your ad. And then there's the headline, which is generally about 5 to 6 words that also draw people into your advertisement. At the end of the day, you only have about 1 or 2 seconds to capture someone's attention. And that's going to be done with a combination of your creative, your graphic or your video, but also the text that's in place. You want people to continue reading your ad. So you have to bring them in with a good hook and a good headline. The problem is most people go right into an ad and they hope their first variation of ad copy is a home run and they're going to bring in leads or whatever they're looking for right away. They may even split test 1 or 2 or even 3 and none of them work. The problem is you're using your budget to split test on a lead generation campaign, which are always, one of the more expensive campaigns on Facebook. My suggestion, and to avoid wasting all that money, is to do a true hook and headline test and doing it with a website traffic campaign. So let me show you what I mean by that. So when we get into Facebook, right, there is obviously numerous campaign objectives, but most people go right to the lead generation or conversion type campaigns, and they just start testing out their copy right off the bat and hoping it works. What you should be doing is actually doing a hook and a headline test, right? So what we do is we do a website traffic campaign, and you basically spend $40 total over 24 hours. And you're going to spend $20 on testing the headlines, $20 on testing the hooks. And so what we do is we create there's only one variable that's going to change in each. It's either the hook or the headline. You're going to use the same picture for everything. You're going to use the same target audience. So regardless of your targeting, we'll start with the headlines. You'll see here, I've tested out 10 different headlines. 10 is the maximum amount that I can do in any given ad set. So you can see they're all the same pictures, and I just named them, HA, HB, whatever the case may be. And in this first test, in the headlines, I'm testing that little bit of copy that goes right under the picture, right? So in each of this test, all the hooks, all the body copy, everything, the call to action will remain exactly the same. The only thing that's changing is the headline right here. So in all of these different ones, I'm trying out a new or a different headline. Then we have the hook test, which is right here. And in the hook test, I'm also trying out 10 different variations of my hooks. So now I've taken the winning headline, put it in here. So I'm going to use the whatever headline performed best, and I'll get into the metrics in a second, that did best, and I'm going to try it out with 10 different hooks. So in this case, you could see my hook, which is right here, or excuse me, my headline, which is right here, eliminate MCA debt. That was the one that performed best. Now, so I'm going to use that in all 10 of my hooks. So this is going to be the only variable that changes. That first sentence up here has MCA debt hurt your cash flow. Then I'm going to try out 9 other ones, variations of that. And then I take the winning combination, the hook and the headline, and I take that and put that into my conversion campaign, because we've already tested this and we know that it works. That way you're no longer guessing on what ad copy, you're not wasting your money on your conversion campaign. You're spending a nominal amount on a traffic objective and getting the winning combination, and then bringing it back to your high converting campaigns that, have the most value for you: leads, form submissions, phone calls. So let me just show you kind of what we're looking for. So let's bring this to maximum. So as you can see in the hook test, I'll use that as an example. When you click on it, I'm going to look at these 10 different results. And I'm going to look at a number of things. What got the most clicks, obviously. I'm going to look at the cost per link click. And I'm also going to look at the CTR, the click-through rate, which is a percentage that you generally want above 1 or as close as you can get to 1. So if we look at this one, 0.78%, this one did best, and it only had 13 cents per link click, which was by far the cheapest number. So that would be the headline, or excuse me, the hook that I choose there. Then we do the same thing for the headline. Which one performed best? So we'll look here. Okay, this one's standing out, 3 at 18 cents per click. And then if we go over to the CTR, we're going to 0.52, which looks like is the best one as well. So then I'm going to take those, I'm going to put them into my conversion campaign. And just to show you how well this worked, here's the conversion campaign. This one was without the hook and headline test. We had 30 leads at $81. This one had, with the proper winning combination of hook and headlines, 14 leads at $44. I reduced my cost per lead by nearly 50%. So my suggestion is do a hook and headline test with a website traffic campaign, then go ahead and put it in your conversion campaign so you have your winning copy formula right there. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you.